Congratulations, you have made it to part 3 of our part 4 series to set your t-shirt business up in collaboration with Printify, which means that you don't have to spend any money up front to start making some money. Okay, that is what we love. Now, of course, Printify has you when it comes to your t-shirt needs like this or this right here. But Printify has a ton of products, health and wellness, home, beauty, supplements, candles, like everything that you can think of. So if this is your first time seeing me and talking about this challenge, I want for you to go ahead and click the description because you will see part 1 and you will see part 2. In part 1, we designed a t-shirt. We ran into a trademark issue, which I'm glad we did because that is so real when you are creating a brand. So go through part 1, design your t-shirt, find your niche, and find your target audience. That is how you're going to stand out in a saturated t-shirt or e-commerce industry, all right? In part 2, we talked about how to connect your store, like which store is gonna be best for you. Is it Shopify, is it Etsy, or is it Printify? Okay, because I see some of you have already set up your store, and that is what we're doing in part 3 today. I am going to walk you through on my phone setting up our t-shirt store. You can do this. You're about to see, like, it takes maybe about 10 minutes to do. Again, if you haven't designed your t-shirt, obviously it's going to take a little bit longer. So go ahead and go to part 1, check the description. But for us today, we're going to get to launching our store, which means you will have a link to your store today, all right, that you can put in your social media bios. You can put it in a link tree. You can do all of that. And then in part 4, which is coming next, it's all about marketing. I see your comments. I know you're like, but how am I going to market? If you want to get a heads up, I do have a marketing workbook. It's a digital workbook. You can check that out in the description as well. But listen, Printify is doing the packing, the shipping, and all of that for us. So all you have to worry about is getting your customers to actually buy from you. You don't have to spend any money up front, and you don't have to pack or ship anything. All right. Amen. If you're with it, then let's go ahead and get started. All right. So go ahead and log into Printify. Again, if you have not done part 1, you need to pause me right now and go do part 1 so that you can actually have a t-shirt ready to go. All right. So we are going to go to Printify. And I'm just kind of showing you right now how much it actually costs to fulfill things, which means how much it takes to get made. So as you can see, this is kind of your earning potential if you sell a product for $30 and you make a daily sale, right? That's $740 a month that you've made now, and all you've done is put your link in your bio, and Printify is essentially doing the work for you. So I don't know about you, but I love that. And as you can see, they have phone cases, they have hats, they have so many things. Like, it's really a game changer. So we're going to log in, and of course I have a Printify account, so it's saying welcome back. If you don't have an account already, I really just need for you to, again, just pause me, okay? You just pause me. It's okay. You're not going to miss nothing. I'm still going to be here, but pause me. Go set up your account. Go watch part 2 and part 1, and then come on back here, all right? So now we are logging in. All right. So as you can see from my dashboard, this is the t-shirt that I created in part 1, right? You could just go in and create text if you want. You can upload something. You can connect your store to Fiverr and actually have somebody do it for you if you're like, I ain't got time for none of this, right? But today, I am actually looking to see, like, how much is it going to cost me to get this made in a sample? So it's $11, which is great too, because I always suggest that you at least get a shirt in hand at some point so that you know the type of quality that your customers are going to have and that you're going to have, right? You can stand behind it if you have it in hand, let you and your friends take your pictures and all that. All right, so now we are setting up our store directly on Printify. This is in beta right now, but I absolutely love that Printify has this pop-up shop option because it is that quick and easy to get started, right? And so I'm just going to use my name for the sake of today, crystallee.printify.me. And as you can see, they do have like a FAQ section. So make sure you go on here, you check out what they're talking about, what kind of designs, the customer support, how will you be paid? Okay, all of that. Check that out. Do your research on here so that you know exactly kind of what is going on when it comes to your store. All right. So once you do that, we are going to go ahead and create our store. Now, Printify is letting us know, like, hey, there are some regulations if you are selling in Europe. For all my people over there, I love you, but we're going to go ahead and focus on my US friends for this one. And so that yellow right there is standing out to me. So I want to stand out. So I'm going to go ahead and choose that. Again, choose what works well for your brand, your niche, and your target. Our store is already set up. Congratulations. We got a whole store. We got a whole store. All right. So now, just in case you're still watching and you did not go back to watch part 1, I'm just going to create another t-shirt that I'm going to put on my my pop-up today. All right, so let me go ahead and do that. Y'all know how I feel about my Bella canvas. So I'm going to use women's favorite tee because my brand is all about women. Again, depending on what your brand is about, choose the best t-shirt or product option for you. I'm going to go ahead and design. As you can see, there are several ways that you can design a t-shirt, but for the sake of us getting this done right now, we've been doing affirmations. I have my affirmation candles. So I'm going to do an affirmation t-shirt for women, just something, you know, powerful for women. Okay. So I'm going to use the AI image because as you can see, I did the text before. So I want to do AI image so we can have a little something different and play around with that. You got to give it a little time to cook up. Okay. Now I love this. You're strong, believe in yourself. Be careful with the AI tool because sometimes there are some misspellings. So you may want to go back in there and do some little things, but I like the look. So I'm just going to use this for our example today. I'm going to utilize the entire print area, which is that box. So you want to make sure that you utilize that. As of right now, my t-shirt is still white. So I'm going to go ahead and try to change the color. I don't know about you. I'm not a big white t-shirt fan. I always get stuff dirty, so I can't play. So let me see. I'm going to go in and select black. I love a black t-shirt, but I don't think I like this. It's not really like doing anything for the background. So let's try red, orange, and cardinal, which I think will support this design. And I think I like that. It's cute. You see how quickly it was for me to make this design. Come in here, play around, see what you like. And again, take this to your tribe, to your social media and be like, which one do you like? You like cardinal, you like orange, and you can change the names if you like. You know, that's what I do when it comes to Girl Plus Guy. I try to add some fun stuff to it. As you can see, it's called Women's Favorite Tea. They give you all of this, right? I'm going to change it to Affirmation Queen, right? And then they already have a description in here for you. Like Printify has already done the work for us. But yes, you can ask your tribe, like, hey, do y'all like this color, this color, this color? And you can add some personality to it. Like, do y'all like burning orange? Do you like ruby red? If you want to have fun, right? So now we have our shipping. So again, they are literally taking care of it for us. And now we're going to change our pricing, right? Make sure that you do your research on your pricing and other competitors in your area, right? We talked about that a little bit before. Do your research on TikTok, on Instagram, different brands that are similar to yours. See how much they're charging, right? I done messed up a little bit and put 0, so we're not going to do that. But as you can see, I'm just going to use $27.99 right now. That's about what my shirts range for. Again, do your research on current pricings in the market. And as you can see, when I get a sale, when somebody buys my shirt for $27.99, I'm going to get $16.77 in return. Now, 2X, 3X, 4X, they cost more. So I am going to add $2 to my 2X t-shirts in order to supplement that. So we're going to add that. Again, come in here, play around, do your research. You can always run sales. You can always start higher, go lower, you know, all of those things. So I am going to get all of that together. And then I'm going to publish this to my new store, okay? Get my shirts. Okay. So now let me see. So now my shirt is published. I got a whole store with Printify. Like, it is all good. You know what I'm saying? Now, again, Printify has several different options, different products that you can play around with. But this is the quickest and easiest way for you to go ahead and join the challenge, because all you got to do is sell 5 products after 30 days after part 4 drops, and you will be qualified to work with me for a one-on-one to scale your business up. And again, thank you to Printify for collabing with me on this challenge, because I really wanted for you guys to get started. No more excuses, just get started. And Printify is providing a way for us to start a business for little to no money. All right. So hopefully this helps you. I see some of you have already started your pop-up store with Printify. Some of you, I'm sure, will use Etsy or maybe Shopify. It is totally up to you. Go crazy. Have a good time. Enjoy this journey. And remember to be authentically you and do it like you feel led to do it, right? You got to do your research. You obviously have to market and sell, but there is nothing greater than you being yourself and putting all of that into your t-shirt brand or your e-commerce brand or whatever it is that you dream to sell. All right. So drop your questions below. Remember that part 4 will have all of the details on how you can enter to win the challenge. And it will also be all about marketing. Okay, we're going to talk about social media. We're going to talk about some fun ways for you to sell your products, and even how you should be starting your email list. All right, so that you can start collecting some data and really taking it to the next level. So we're going to do all that and more in part 4 of this video. Thank you again for following along. Thank you to Printify again. I love you guys, and I will see you in the next video.